Bienvenidos a mi canal Fuera de Cancha y hoy cara a cara con dos gemelas, Mónica Flores y Sabrina Flores.
Hola.
La entrevista va a ser en inglés, pero les voy a poner los subtítulos para que lo disfruten. Alright, what is your favorite thing about each other?
I would probably say how genuine Monica is.
I agree.
No, everything she does, says, or thinks is coming from a place in her heart, and she never is fake with anyone, cares about everything she says, and speaks the truth, but in a caring way.
I love it. I love it. What about you, Monica?
Well, I can say the same thing about Sabrina, but to add a different aspect, I think I would say just like she puts everything she has out on the line for whatever objective she's going for, and for others as well. So you'll never see less than her 100% in any task that she does for herself to reach her goals and to help others, and just anything she does, it's always 100%, more than 100%. So
Perfect. I can tell you guys are really united and you love each other, so that's really great. Second question. Okay, so you know how twins can feel like one another? You know how they say?
Yeah.
What is the weirdest feeling you've felt and has actually happened? Go ahead, Sabrina.
We sometimes have the same exact dreams, even if we're on different parts of the world.
Okay.
yeah,
So
like that's
there-
so.
I think it was last year, I woke up one morning and I had a dream,
Okay.
and
We were in different parts of the world too.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I think I was in Valencia.
Yeah,
Okay, and you
we were in the same country, Spain,
Yeah.
but I was in Sevilla.
Okay.
And not that day, but I had that dream, and then we were talking on the phone later that week, and I was like, I don't know why, but I had a dream with so-and-so. And
I was
she was like,
no
wait
way.
a second, this is really weird. And I told her the day, and she was like, she had the exact same dream with that person. And we still are really confused on how that happened.
Yeah, it was with Anna, right?
Yeah, it was with
Yeah, one of our best friends growing up in Notre Dame. I barely speak to her, but she's still, I consider her one of my best
Yeah,
friends.
and I haven't talked to her in a long time either, and I don't know how it happened, but I dreamt
She
of
called
her.
me and she was like, what's weird is I dreamt with Anna, and it's like I thought it was a really good feeling, and I was like, no way, what day was it? And now she was like, blah 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 day. I'm like, I had the exact same dream that day too.
Okay, that is kind of creepy, but
Yeah.
I guess it's like a twin thing, and shout out to Anna.
Yeah.
Perfect. On to the next question. Have you guys ever talked about playing pro on the same team?
Yeah, we have talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But right now,
What's the gossip? Tell me the gossip.
The gossip is that we're too close, like mentally and emotionally, to each other, that it would just cause chaos and distress and
Yeah,
more stress than happiness, I think.
No, and I think what's important aspect to follow up that is that we have the same goals and passions, and we love when we can see each other, and we always talk every day and every minute of the day to share our what's going on, because we share everything with each other. But I think being in the same place, like living the same life, would just cause a little bit too much. Like we also value our independence.
Okay.
So that's something important to both of us. And another thing to add on that is she's playing for Sky Blue, as you can see, and
The jersey?
me, Rayadas. And we're both really happy with where we are right now.
Perfect.
So we're both reaching our chasing our dreams, living out our dreams, and in places that we're both really happy with. So for the time being, we're both really happy with where we are, the people we are with, and also very grateful that we get to see each other like we are now every once in a while, and we're always connecting every day via messaging, FaceTiming, and so it's kind of the best of both worlds that we have.
Perfect, and I think it's a great response because being in different teams, I feel like it can be kind of weird. I saw a clip on YouTube, and I actually saw it live, when you played for U.S. and you played for Mexico, and I think the U.S. beat Mexico, and you started
Yeah.
crying, but your sister was there for you.
Yeah.
So I can see where all this energy and passion is coming from, and you guys have a lot of love for each other. So
Yeah.
a lot of respect on that. So good
For sure.
you. It's good for you guys. Fourth question. So apparently they're alike in a lot of things, but tell me, what are you more different? Like, what is that? Like, how are you guys different? Like, you guys are so like. Tell me what's different about you guys.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nothing. Anything.
We have very similar passions and
Okay.
lifestyles, but maybe we handle situations a little differently.
All right.
Yeah, I would say that, but I actually, and I've heard that from different people, but I actually can't like explain it myself, really.
Yeah. I can't.
My mom would be a better explanation for that. Like right, Mom? Or no? I think we just handle situations differently. Like Sabrina said, we have the same passions and
a lot of the
kind
same
of
interests.
outlook and interests. Yeah, but we may handle things a little differently.
Okay.
For example, I would say Sabrina is. I know I always say this. She's like, people think I'm like intense with what I'm doing. Sabrina's like 5 times more intense with what she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's your perspective.
Yeah, that's my
And
perspective.
she probably thinks the same thing about you.
No,
so-
I think I agree that I might be a little bit more intense.
Okay.
But I think like we handled it like I think we are similar intensities, but just in different ways. So she manifests it maybe a little bit more indirect, where I'm like direct, like let me do this, and like outward. But she is intense maybe by holding it in more. I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
See, I don't even know you, Sabrina, but I feel like I know you because I know Monica.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm talking to the same person, but there's 2 people right next to me. So
Yeah.
you guys are pretty much more alike than you are different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. Now on to the 5th question. What is the coolest thing you've done together? Moni, you start.
The coolest thing that we've done together.
It can be anything. Anything.
I'll go back to this point. One of the coolest moments, I think, was being able to share being at the U20 World Cup. Just both of us really chasing our dreams, being able to represent the countries that we're from. My dad is from, that we were born in. So it was awesome to kind of be at the same event at like the highest level with our national teams and be doing the same thing that we love to do. I mean, it was a little bit of a weird situation because we were playing against each other, but like we always say this, that we were both on the fields together and just like reaching what we had always wanted to reach, and it was really cool to share that experience together.
Yeah, I think in the moment, didn't quite realize it, but I think it hit me. Well, afterwards, yes, but also like when in the game that we did play against each other, when we did the handshakes, like
Yeah.
when we slapped hands, like just before.
Yeah, there's a picture of that just like normally also Sabrina's pretty serious, and
Yeah.
like when we were, they captured the moment pretty well actually, and I look back at that picture and it's really cool. Like I gave her a handshake when you lined
Yeah.
up and stuff, and you can just see like she was smiling and like
Aw.
in her eyes like too, and like me too, and it was just like a special moment I think to be there and then to look back on with that photo, because usually like the photo captures it pretty well, I would say.
Okay, and was Mom and Dad there?
For that match they weren't.
They were
had to-
sitting on the couch at home.
Okay.
Yeah. They were there for a couple games for the group stages.
Okay,
Yeah.
and this leads on to my next question. Why does one play for the U.S. and one play for Mexico? Is there a specific reason why, or is it just...
So a lot of people ask that, and we are people that live life and taking like opportunities that come
Okay.
to us. If we had the choice early on, we didn't really have necessarily the choice, or like, oh, I'm always gonna play for the U.S. and Monica's always gonna play for Mexico, and that's still not the case. I think it's just that we were just presented with different opportunities at the time, and
took advantage during.
Exactly, and we encouraged each other to do so because we knew we wanted to play at the world stage and represent our families' countries, and so that was just it. And
when the opportunity came for me to play with Mexico, Sabrina was like, I was like, I'm gonna take this because exactly what she said. Like, I wanted to grow and be able to represent my country, and I felt like that was the opportunity that was there for me, and I went full force with that. And same with Sabrina, she got invited to join the U.S. for that tournament as well, and during the U20 period, and she took it full force as well.
Perfect. That must split your mom and dad's hearts.
Yeah, it was a little weird, and what they in the World Cup and the U20, the qualifiers too, they kept saying like a household divided.
But like, I think they kept saying that, and I think my parents, my mom's shaking her head in the background, but like, it's so not true. Like, I think I mean, for the hype, it's kind of cool to say, oh, household divided, but that's, I never felt that, because we, again, just chasing our dreams, and like, the U.S., Mexico, and then also my mom from Romania, those are all equally important to us as a family. So we're just it was kind of more cool to even represent not just one part of our nationality, but two parts.
We got to represent like two aspects, I guess, on the soccer stage, but like, so it was cool in that way.
Okay, cool. So moving on to the next activity, and I'm going to talk in Spanish now. Vamos a hacer una actividad con su mamá, entonces estén atentos. Ahora vamos a hacer una actividad con su mamá y la mamá va a estar aquí atrás de ellas, van a tener los ojos tapados, voy a decir un comando y la mamá va a apuntar a cuál piensa que le responde esta pregunta mejor. ¿Listas? Eyes closed. Don't be peeking.
Okay.
The cleanest. The healthiest eater. The smartest.
Mom, don't screw up here.
The favorite. The most intense. The shyest. The better cook.
Monica's definitely winning.
The most disciplined.
No, I don't know. We'll see.
The most creative. Daddy's girl. ¡Excelente! Ya se acabó la actividad. No van a ver las respuestas hasta que se edite el video. Muy bien, gracias, mami.
Gracias.
Perfecto, gracias. You want to introduce her? On my channel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go for it.
Ok, aquí tenemos pues de visita mi mamá y mi hermana aquí. Estoy muy contenta de tenerlas aquí.
Ahora vamos a pasar a la siguiente dinámica de esta entrevista y voy a dar 3 opciones y de esas 3 opciones solamente pueden elegir una cosa y Mónica va a poner lo que ella quiere y Sabrina va a poner lo que ella quiere. Entonces al final van a enseñar lo que escribieron y a ver si están realmente gemelas o no. Perfecto. Blue, red, black. One, two, three.
Are we supposed to look at each other?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Nice. Blue.
Perfecto. Ding, 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 ding.
Una cosa, in the beginning, how we would distinguish, how my mom would distinguish us, and how people would be distinguishing us is I would always be like the red colored dress, and Sabrina would always be the blue.
Same clothing, but different
colors.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good detail to know. Perfect. Okay, siguiente pregunta. Beach, mountains, snow. One, two, three. Ding, 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 ding,
Of
ding.
course.
Ding.
Love the Mexican Monterrey.
How do you like the Monterey Mountains?
Amazing. They are incredible. For whoever is watching, you need to come.
Perfecto. Basketball, baseball, NFL.
What?
1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
Wow. 3 de 3. Perfecto.
Because they played basketball in
Oh.
high school, yeah.
Ahora, popcorn, fruit, ice cream. One, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Wow.
Although popcorn, I love as a
Homemade
snack.
popcorn.
Perfecto.
That's why you hesitated a little bit.
I put that because of you. Okay. Quinta pregunta. Traveling, soccer, or eating healthy?
Traveling, soccer, or eating healthy?
Oh, shoot. Yes. Let's go. Oh, Moni. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding,
Oh
ding.
my God.
I put that hard on you guys.
That was really
what
hard.
would be your second option?
Eating
Healthy,
healthy.
yeah.
Dang.
Es que van juntas las dos.
Okay, okay.
They're intertwined.
Ready for this? 6th question. Defending, attacking, or passive?
In terms of how we
Yeah, your
My-
style of play. What would you
Oh.
prefer?
Or
Attacking? Yeah, passive is like you don't either attack or defend, you just kind of stay in the mid area.
Oh, okay. I think it's wrong. Go back. No, wait.
Be smarter than the word. 1.
It is.
1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You forgot how to say
Your Mexican, your Spanish speaking is
the
rubbing off on
Mexican
you.
Spanish is
Yeah.
kicking in. It happens to me too, don't worry. All right, 2 more questions to go. Listening to music, studying, or hanging out with friends?
Okay.
Go for it.
Here the truth comes out.
No.
One, 2.
Monica's more
3.
decisive, I think.
I had to put both.
I
like
saw
that.
that. I mean, you guys are on the same page, but
This one a little bit
this
different.
one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
If I had studying
Yeah.
instead of hanging
No,
out with
that's
friends,
not true.
Yeah, that's why I had to put both.
If there's nothing to do, well, studying is a huge part, but we always, well, I would say,
I love hanging with my friends.
yeah.
okay. La más difícil de todas. And it's the last
Oh my
one.
gosh.
Okay?
Yeah.
España, USA, o Mexico.
Oh.
España, USA, and Mexico.
Let's go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I knew it. I knew it. Perfecto.
That one is difficult.
Yeah, but
That was a trick question.
that was easy for me.
Ok, perfecto. Pues ya vieron aquí la entrevista con Mónica y con Sabrina. Muchísimas gracias. No sé si tengan un mensaje.
No, nada más que gracias Dani por
No.
la entrevista.
Yeah.
Gracias a ustedes.
Y espero que les van a gustar y también gracias por todo el apoyo para mí y para Sabrina también.
Perfecto. Muchísimas gracias y recuerden darle like, comentar y suscribirse a mi canal. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Bye.
Gracias.